Manson High School, and welcome back to episode 2 of Trojan TV.
I'm your host, Ali Adame.
And I'm your host, Brianna Calvillo.
Our first story is about a local artist who was sent to prison this week.
Oh no, what happened?
He had a brush with the law, and most people say that he was framed.
Oh, I get it. It's a bad art joke.
Don't use that tone with me.
Ah ha ha ha.
You sound like the Moaning Lisa. Speaking of art, we have a special segment from reporter Zoe Thomas. She interviewed acclaimed artist Phil Thomas about his artwork. Off to you, Zoe.
So tell me a bit about yourself.
My name is Phil Thomas. I teach art here at Manson.
I know you've done a lot of artwork, so tell me about some of the pieces you've done and which ones you're most proud of.
Okay, well, I'll start. I have illustrated a few children's books. Mr. Mooney's Cats, and then Farmer Green's Amazing Farm Animals. A couple of pieces that I brought in the originals. So the pieces in this book, you can see that's the thing. But I really like this one because the story is about a man who works like his business or lawyer, but he really wants to be a farmer. So I imagine him like Superman. He comes out the door, rips open his shirt, but instead of Superman, he's got overalls on. And then this one I liked because I like this one just because it's got I was able to get a lot of action and contrast. Here the farmer's playing with his animals because he obviously doesn't know how to be a farmer. So this is one of my paintings I did. It was actually for Artist magazine, has an annual competition. This was a still life. It actually was a finalist award. But my idea was to take Campbell soup cans and stack them up like Andy Warhol's painting, pop art painting, but then I knocked them down and then painted it just like that. And it's called the Pop Art Facade. It's another painting I did, probably my favorite. It's called an Allegory of Light. And down here is actually Hebrew writing, and it says, "Those that have walked in darkness have seen a great light." And so a light coming in here, the dove, and then these dark storm clouds. But then I always love this when there's dark clouds on the lake or on water, and then you see the sun coming through.
So I've heard that you have a few pieces of public work around the town of Manson. Tell me about those.
Okay, well, the first one, as you're coming into town, there's the Welcome to Manson sign. They had a competition, and I won that. The view there is I just drove up some hills, one of my favorite spots to overlook the Manson area, and made a sketch from that, and that's what the design was. Next piece, if you go down to the park, there's a sculpture there called Fanfare for the Common Duck. It's an aluminum sculpture. We created it a number of years ago, but it was a student, it's kind of a collaborative effort between a few students and myself and Richard Beyer, a professional sculptor who had a studio up in Pateras. The idea behind that is it's kind of like a public piece. It's kind of like a gift, so a musician playing in the park just for the common people, but in this case, the common duck.
Holy guacamole, I learned a lot. Same here. Well, enough chit-chat about art. We need to move on to our sports segment.
Don't you wish suntanning was a sport?
No, because the best you can ever get is a bronze.
True. Okay, let's run that sports reel.
Wow, I wish I was an athlete like them.
Yeah, same. I quit gymnastics because I was always tired of hanging around the bars.
Yeah, I hear you. On that note, let's head to a commercial break directed by the brilliant Luis Sanchez.
Is your life in shambles? Are your papers all over the place? Are you having issues with your ears? I have a solution for you. Hi, my name is Sid Simons, and it is the paperclip. This paperclip is not just a paperclip, it's a Sid Simons paperclip. And we have many happy consumers that have purchased this product. Why don't you listen to a testimonial?
Well, the paperclip did in fact change my life. The paperclip has helped me be able to comb my hair. Now I can confidently show my hair and style and be who I am and who I truly want to be.
I didn't think I needed to buy the paperclip, but after I could see what it do and all its purposes, I just had to buy it. Everything the trends right now.
When I bought the paperclip, it really helped me get those 9 hours of sleep that I needed to be able to have to study for my test. And now I can confidently go into calculus and use these paperclips to help me find the derivative of y equals 2/5.
Sleep is very important in life. Paperclips organize your existence. So now, buy now, the Sid Simons, that is my name, Sid Simons paperclips. And if you buy now for $17.76, we'll also throw in the jumbo paperclip, Sid Simons Big Boy.
Well, that's our show.
And if for any reason you are unsatisfied with today's program, simply mail me $50 and I will happily refund you half of your money.
And remember, when nothing goes right,
Go left!